One, ready, flick. And oh, you little, do it, you oh. Hello everyone, I'm TheGamingBeaver and welcome. I actually realized I might have just blacked myself out. Anyway, who cares what it looks like? Hello, I'm TheGamingBeaver and welcome to this special episode where I'm going to be looking at a very old and dusty box of dinosaur toys. This, with its Sonic stickers and it says dinosaurs on it, is it's legit old toy box where when I was a kid I used to put all of my dinosaur toys, everyone I got, throw them in there. Since then I think I've filtered some out, like anything that was sort of maybe Drastic Park related. Not all of them are in there because they've been stored somewhere else, but as you can see there are still some Drastic Park toys in here, as well as I don't know. I'm really looking forward to going through my sort of filtering through my childhood and finding out what there really is. And also I realized you need to take this mic and put it here. Now you can hear me. Yay. So without any further ado, let's put that down there and let's get into the box. So first up we have the Bull T.rex. Yay. This is awesome. I'm not going to click the button. Last time I clicked the button on this, which is there, it just made a noise. It made this like noise, and it never. Like I put it in the attic, and I just left it. I didn't grow up with this actually, and if you can see, we'll put it in the close-up shot. See, there you go. There you go. Now you can see it good. I didn't grow up with this. I think I bought it on eBay when I was about 13, 14 maybe. You can see one side is much lighter than the other side. It could have been just the way it was in on a shelf or something. It could have been left there for ages in box. Basically, it comes with a guy and he can eat it. You shove him all the way in there and he poops out like the middle. Like you can just sort of crawl him out. And there's still some plushy stuff. I don't even know what that is. There's like some plastic in there and I've never taken that out. So yeah, Bull T.rex. Pretty damn awesome. Put you there. You can stay there. Oh my god, look at that! That stands. Hold on, look! Why can't Indominus Rex stand? This thing is 90% rubber. It's all like nice, real, that's what they classed it as, like real dinosaur feeling. And its feet, which are big by the way, they're huge feet. Why can't we just get dinosaur toys that can stand now? I don't know. I'm gonna put them there. This is my favorite. This is what I got for Christmas years and years and years ago. I don't know, that's the Bull T.rex, so this is just like the female T.rex, but the level of detail on this thing is nuts. So just like see if I can show you it. Look at that. Beautiful. Like this eye is actually this is a proper eye. The other eye has actually lost its paint, which is a bit of a shame. Is you lift it up like that, and then you put your finger in, or you put a soldier or, you know, somebody in there, and then bam, it would close shut. It's not as good as it used to be, because I remember doing that and going, ah, like it really hurt. But now I think the spring mechanism, it still works, it's just not as good as it used to be. It's a shame, because I used to be like, it used to be days when it was toy day, and if you don't know what toy day is, it's just like a day in school when you'd bring in your favorite toy, or just one. And I brought in this guy, and I remember just everyone going, bah, and doing that with it. The only thing is, I brought it in year after year, it must have been, and eventually somebody in my class broke it. Like they tore that apart. Like they must have pulled it to have a look, and I remember that was actually sort of sealed like that, but then they proper pulled it, and I was really annoyed because it was my favorite toy. As well as somehow it got blue on it. I didn't even know it got blue on it. That's nuts. So you waggle its tail, and then its head would move, so you'd have a raptor in there, and you'd get this cool like motion throughout the whole body. Good toy, although I don't think this one can stand. No, actually, you know, I remember this not ever really being able to stand. Like its legs, solid plastic. Coloring, paint job, sculpt, everything on this is like a solid 10 out of 10. Love the realistic feeling. It's hard in plastic places where it needs to be, like the arms and the legs, all completely solid. This entire leg solid. But the detail on its sculpt is, this is the T.rex. No doubt about it. That one, the Bull T.rex, it could be anything. You could say it's a Gorgosaur or something. This is a T.rex. Love it. And I think that one, I think you can buy it now new in its box, but it's a fortune. If you want one, get one secondhand. That's all I can say. On to the next thing out of the box. What even is this? It's just, there was like a few robotic dinosaurs of the time. And this was one of them. And ooh, it doesn't age well. Like, it's got the rubber feeling. Its arms are rubber because they're all like squishy. I've still got its original label. And there was a Brachiosaurus head and that's it. Just the head. Okay. There's Velociraptor, Dilophosaurus. I had the Dilophosaur. I don't know if he's in here. I don't think he is. But like, ooh, it feels all bitty. Oh no, its button doesn't work. But basically, what he would do, his eyes would move about. Like you can just see there, he's got like cool looking eyes. And then his jaw would open. He would make noises. I don't think he'd walk. Although, you know what? He may have done. He may have shuffled. But he would like swing his head left, right, roll his eyes, roll with that. It was really cool. And now he's like, ugh, I don't want to touch him anymore. This is a parasaur. And there weren't... Okay, you know what? Oh my god, its legs warped. He used to be able to stand, but he's just been smushed in that box for so long that the leg is actually... Look at this, got a gammy ankle. In fact, both of them. So she can only stand on her tail, but she used to be able to stand properly. What I loved about this is you can just... There you go! You can pull its head off so it could be a corpse. And you can have like a little finger puppet. I'm sadistic, I know. Scenario where T-Rexes are eating, like, rah, 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 rah. But like the T-Rexes could be eating it and then its head comes off and it's like, oh yeah. I mean, if you wanted to go the full mile as a kid, that was it. And then it could be like a dead dinosaur. The head, this is where we find out, there's red stuff around this. So I think I must have used clay or something to simulate blood at one point. Possibly. There you go. There you go, Exorcist Parasaur. What else have we got in this bag of tricks? Yeah, look what we got here. Godzilla toys. The 2000 Godzilla. And I think this one would kick. Just go, bam. Yeah, it would just like kick. That's it. It would just kick up. There you go. These were actually really cool. I think maybe I've got a scratching one in there. The scratching one was good. I don't know if it's supposed to be triggered by something else. If anything, they had cool toys and they actually look like the baby Godzillas because that's what this is supposed to be. Jurassic Park 3 helicopter. Really cool because on the underneath, you could spin the propeller if you didn't get your finger jammed in the thing. This I got at the some sort of natural history museum in London, I think it was. So you go up to everybody and be like, Yum. Yum. This was a staple of toys. Solid plastic. So there'll be a lot of probably grown men my age now who would have had toys like this. Probably kids as well, actually. Toys like this, sturdy. You could throw this down the stairs and it wouldn't break. Throw it off a building and it wouldn't break because it's all solid rubber. But it's hollow inside. So if it would eat something, it would just eat it whole. And then you would... There's something stuck inside. Oh no, that's right. I was really annoyed at this. Because I put... Yeah, it's my parasaur. I had a little parasaur toy. And it got stuck. Because I remember like pretend like, ah no, it got eaten. And then it's stuck inside. And I don't think I ever could get it out. So the parasaur is actually still stuck. No, that was my favorite toy. One of my favorites. No. Actually, it's coming back to me now. A suppressed memory of me feeling really heartbroken when I just couldn't get it. I hate you. This is the Robot Raptor, but this, because the Robot Raptor at the time, I think cost, it was a bomb. It really was expensive, probably £100. I think it's still going now. This was like the tenner. So all it would do would walk in place. I don't even think the batteries work still. No? No, batteries don't work. Basically, yeah, it would just walk like in motion like that with its tail and that moving, and that was it. I think you could open its mouth like that. This is another one. Look at this. Look at this for a scientifically accurate Ankylosaur. Let's move you guys there. Look at him. Look at that face. No. Again, this is like another hollow one. So it could eat your finger, or it could like eat on something like a little dinosaur could get eaten whole by this thing. Paint job? Amazing. 10 out of 10. Love it. Look at that blue eye. Look at the overlap on the eye. The spill. The paint spill. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I had 2 of those. This isn't too old. It's probably 10 years old now, but I remember this being one of the last sort of toys I got. And it came in like a frozen egg there'll be somebody watching this who knows what this is. But it comes in parts, like you can clip them off, clip them together and what have you. The paint job is gorgeous. It looks icy, like they've done some sort of dry brushing or spray, air spray on it. That was cool. I'm gonna put him on the T-Rex there. Fly! Ride me! Who remembers Dinosaur? Yeah, that movie. This was actually like a really expensive toy. I remember I got it from my nanny. And it had like a sensor on it. You could click the top and it would actually walk. And as well as it would say things as well. Like its mouth would open and close. You should just move it like that. What else we've got? Actually, no, we've got a lot of dinosaur toys. We have a Carnotaur lollipop holder thing. So you'd put your Chubba Chops or whatever, and it would open and close its mouth, as well as this lollipop would spin round. So you'd be like, yeah, we got a crone, whatever he's called, from Dinosaur. Another great one. Let's hold this up to the camera, wherever his speaker is, and let's see what he can say.
The strong will survive. Out of my way.
100% bet you his next word is, watch yourself.
Watch yourself.
I like how I know that. I had like light up eyes though as well. Yeah, like look, if you look at his eyes, they light up. But that's not the only one we've got, no. We've got Earl, which was the Ankylosaur, I think. Now, how would you set his off? Oh, he's got a scab on the top. You see how he's got a little scabby? If you click that, his eyes go. Yeah, and he just makes noises like this. Oh god, we're coming to the time. Look at this guy! Two-headed. It's basically... Oh my god, he's got sellotape on him. Like, really old sellotape. I don't even know why. And he's missing a hand. Oh god. And they're probably from the same. They look exactly the same. Like, same colors. Yeah. Except for they're just like, you know, with that one, let's just give him two heads. Yes! This! I love this toy. This is my favorite. Look at him. He's like, huh. He looks actually quite happy. On the bottom he says he's an Allosaurus. Even though he's only got 2 fingers. Stands up straight like that. Yeah, I don't really know any Allosaurs that stood up like that and had 2 fingers. But I loved them. This was like back in the age before dinosaur, like everyone thought dinosaurs stood on 2 legs, like upright. Before they were like sort of tilted like that, and it looked a lot better because the tails were balanced. Whereas in the old days, before Drastic Park, dinosaurs stood like that, and their tail dragged along the ground like that. Weird, right? Can you imagine? Watch some old films, get educated. Here we have Big Al. This is an actual walking with dinosaurs, Allosaurus. Cannot move really at all. It's basically just a statue. Look at it there. Look at it there, looking amazing. We've got the Utah Raptor. It's in the Flying Pteranodon episode. It's like the last flight of something, or the final flight. It's in it for like 2 seconds, and it jumps and kills some sort of Mutabarosaurus, I think it is. But like, the sculpt and paint job are amazing, although it has no teeth. No teeth whatsoever. Oh yeah, look, then we got the Play Buddy. We got the Play Buddy for the Allosaur. We've got the, like, this is, what is it? It's an Apatosaurus. I remember being annoyed because I was like, oh, Brachiosaurus. There's an Apatosaurus. Look at, like, this is awesome. Look at this. Look at the compatibility with these two. Ugh. And he eats his head. And the head's like really wobbly. I love it. Do they even make toys like this? I don't think they do. Who even made it? China. China made it. China made good toys. Ah. We have the Plesiosaurus for the one with dinosaurs. I can't even tell if I'm in focus. I think, is that in focus? I don't know. But look at that. Love it. Loved them. Beautiful. Here we go. This came with one of them. It's a little Dryosaur from the one with dinosaurs. I don't know. It came with some sort. I think it was the Torosaur. So you had this Apatosaurus. And then you had the baby version. Like, they all came with a little baby. I think that's really cute. Like the eggs. The egg looks a bit funky though. We got like an old Yowie in here. There it is. No, here it is. Here it is. This was one of my favorite toys because it was the only toy I had for a long time of a Pachycephalosaurus. And it's so flippin' adorable. He's got red on his head since. So he's got like red on his head. I don't know how that happened. Dimetrodon. Again, this is This is back in the time when, you know, this was scientifically accurate. So, it actually does say Dimetrodon. So, it was probably classified as a dinosaur back then too. And, looks very lizard-like. If you took the frill off that, you could imagine that existing today. Oh, there we go. Look, we got the other Godzilla. This one. Yeah, there we go. He just slaps his knees. He's like, funny joke. So funny. You had these two. I think there was like a third. I think the third one had like a mouth that would open and close. But I don't know. You can probably look it up. Plenty of times when I just like stab these two together. So I'm actually really surprised the horns stayed in good shape. The paint job, I think it's because they're just solid rubber. Yeah. You can see his nose. If you look at the Allosaur, his nose is like, the paint is completely worn off the nose. Because I'd probably constantly be like, Argh! Oh, I love this thing. I had no idea what this was. But it was so cool to me. It looks like some weird, like, Tjongosaurus or Kentrosaurus. But not. It's like its own thing. I loved it. There's something about it. You know what it is? Looking back, I'm getting vibes of the Jurassic World Hasbro little toys. Because it's like one solid color with two other colors on it. But I love this. Huh. Oh, there we go. This was cool. This is a tiny Godzilla, but I think where'd I get it from? I think it was KFC. But look at that. Look at that for a toy. That looks amazing. For like a kid's meal. And what was really good about it is it came with a clay city, which was like, you could just shove the clay into a mold and then Godzilla would look like he was climbing it and you could like stomp on it and destroy the entire city. We have a lot of weird stuff in here. Like I could just rattle through a few, like, that's a thing. That's also a thing. Jesus! Oh my god! What is this? Whoa! It's like King Kong and the V-Rex had a baby. It looks horrendous. I'm sort of just throwing most of these in the air to see if it rings a bell with any. Oh! Oh! What is that? It looks like an old Chewit. And it's covered in hairs. I was about to be like, you got these things in like Nestle cereals. And the Godzilla, oh, don't touch it. The Godzilla eye would open with heat. I'll be right back. I'm going to throw that in the bin. Oh, no, it's still on my fingers. I'm now looking every time I go in there. We have this. This is a Plesiosaur. Now, there's a funny story surrounding this because I left this over at a friend's house. And I was loving it. I loved this toy at the time because it was the only sort of like, you know, marine creature that I had. And it looks really cool. It's very basic, but as for like playing in a sink or something as a kid, I would love this. And I left it over at a friend's house. We're getting there. Left it over at a friend's house. And I went to collect it the next day because I was like, oh, I didn't realize I left it there. And he said to me, he gave it back to me. He said, oh, did you like what I did? And I was like, what? And he said, oh, I painted the eyes. And if you look closely, we'll zoom in. You can see the eyes are painted red. And inside the mouth, there's a little tongue. And the tongue's also painted red. And for some odd reason, I lost it with him. I was like, you painted my toys? Looking back now, it looks too good. I don't think he did that. He just wanted to be like, yeah, look what I did. Do you like it? And it completely backfired on him. Pachycephalosaurus. I think this is the dinosaur thing. You can see the letter clearly. And you know what? You can actually see it a lot more clear. So if I tell you what, let's do it. Let's show it to you guys. There you go. See, now you can see the letter. Now you can't. Now you can. I remember this one. Hold on. You need to prepare yourselves, right? You thought that Hasbro had paint jobs. Just wait till you get a load of this. I can't even do it. Look at that. Oh my god. It's just like a tiny little toy. But wow, did they have fun painting it? They didn't even give it like proper eyes. They just painted it white. I don't even know where this came from, or even if there was any more made. This, for all I know, could have been the prototype. See? Wasn't the whole video worth it just for that? It was for me, because I remember being a kid and looking at that and just going, what? He's got lipstick. Oh, yeah, these were McDonald's toys. I actually found them on eBay, although this is my original one back from when I used to be, when I was a kid, and they were made in 19 something or whatever. But there was only like 5 or something, and I got like double of this Stegosaur, and you get them in the Happy Meal. But look at this for a toy. It's awesome. Like, look, just even looking at the eye for a second. Like the eye, look at that. It's really good. Like the whole paint job is very basic, and the sculpt. But, you know, walking away from a kid's meal with something this cool, hell yeah. I don't think they do that anymore. To be honest, I don't get kids' meals anymore, but hey ho. Oh, I remember these. I remember this. Oh, what are you stuck in? Oh, is that what happened? What the hell is that? The Dinosaur Club? Is this even going anymore? Club of the Dinosaur Society. Can someone Google that and see if that's still going? Because I'm a part of it, apparently. Yeah, this thing. Ignore what's on his head. These were cool. They were like the 20 pence machines, but they were like wireframe, so they're a bit like stop motion. And you could like squeeze the leg, so if you want to put his leg forward, you can twist the leg forward or twist it back, because he's got like wire framing inside. So if you want him to be completely closed-legged, like that, you could do it. Or if you wanted to have him like wide-legged, you could do that too. And you could do it the same with the head. So you could like bend the head and it would stay that way. And like as a kid, and I was thinking, oh, you know, I want to go into animation. It was really cool to sort of have these. I remember this coming from, it was like a little egg, but I feel like the egg was orange gel. Does anybody remember this? And there were little toys that would come in these eggs and they'd be covered in like orange goop as if they were like babies. And this was one of them. It's the Pteranodon that steals the egg in the beginning. Okay, I think that's probably the best of the bunch of my childhood toys. I will, however, now show you what was left. This was all left inside. There are some good ones there, but most of it is just bits and pieces of other things. Like, there's loads. And also there's a lot of crap at the bottom, so I kind of don't want to disturb it. Now we just put my hand on my zip and sat on it. God damn it. Now it's time to put it all away. This is the time of the show where I thank our sponsors for making this video possible, and that is Loot Crate. It's lootcrate.com/GamingBeaver2, I think. And you use coupon code GamingBeaver2 to get that much off, because I've forgotten. But first, before we do that, let's have a look to see what's inside.
Wait. Hold on a minute. This month's box was themed Speed. For some reason this guy didn't mention that at all. I am sad. So very sad. Next month's theme is horror, and you have until the 19th to sign up. All of this for less than $20 a month. Make sure you get your Loot Crate by using the link in the description. And also make sure you use the coupon code GamingBeaver2 to get 10% off your next Loot Crate. I love Loot Crate. I have 10 subscriptions to them. I think you should do the same. Do it. Do it now.
Oh, cool! Already I'm seeing loads of things. I'm seeing Dead Rising, Gears of War 4. Oh, wow. It's loads of those, are they Pit Boys or something like that? I don't know, I don't play it. Oh, that is cool. It's the Lancer. If you had a figure that's the right sort of scale, that would look awesome. And you could change them some dinosaurs. And there you have it. You've got your own little Gears of War Lancer. Okay, we got a Swiss Army knife? What is this? Oh my god, it is! It says Frank West on the... Frank West. So you've got pliers. Is that a torch? Oh, it is. And I have no idea what that one is. Oh, wow. Oh, they're shot glasses. Oh, well, always need more of those for your OJ. Oh, okay. It tells you everything you've got and gives you information on them. It's Dead Rising multi-tool. I got a Vault Boy. That's it. Knew it was something like that. We've got a Dark Souls Legends of the Flame #1 comic. A Gears of War Classic Lancer replica. The Battlezone shot glasses. The Battleground coin pin. It's pretty good. This is the part where I say you can go to their website and find this.
Loot Crate has collaborated with big names in the past such as The Legend of Zelda, Overwatch, Harry Potter, and many more. You should buy all of the Loot Crates and stop watching this guy's stupid videos. He has a big nose and I bet he smells.
Well, I've learned a lot of things. I learned that I kind of like toys that were pretty crap. Not going to lie. So maybe all my ranting about the Jurassic World toys was sort of unjust when I think of what I used to like as a kid. Kind of disappointed in myself. But hey, what can you do? So guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Don't forget, of course, check out Loot Crate. They have awesome stuff there, some limited edition stuff. Those are different types of Loot Crate, like gaming or like XL or something. I think there's something like that. And you can choose whatever you want. And don't forget, use coupon code TheGamingBeaver2 and you can get that off of your next subscription. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.